Okay, so here's our next project. You can see here that it's separated. This 2x4 is all pulled out. You can see maybe you can, yeah, you can see the holes in here. Camera isn't focusing. But it's all pulled out here. This wood is all rotten. I've got it propped up. So there's a 2x4 and a 2x6 here. And then half of the drip edge has been gone right here. So I've got all brand new drip edge and I'm replacing all the wood. Gonna fasten it back up in here. I've got screws. These were nails that pulled out. I don't know if you can see down in there, but they're nails. My problem is this is a seamless gutter. It's 40 feet. This is a 2 or 3 man project. So thinking outside the box, what I'm doing is this. I'm going to loosen some of these. I'm going to take a piece of rope, wrap it around here. See these pipes? Got one here. Those are the vent pipes. And we got a few other places. I'm going to get some big bricks and put some bricks up there. And I'm going to tie rope around this gutter. And then fasten it to my bricks into this to keep this from falling down. So I'm going to pull it up onto the roof. And try to do it that way. It's just too long to deal with it, to bring it down to the ground. It's aluminum, it would tweak. So anyway, it's supposed to get some nice weather. But yeah, it's been leaking down here, and yeah, you can see the gap in there. And it's just been leaking here and then going directly in the basement. And you can see right here where the wood is just rotted. So I got some pressure treated stuff out in the truck. Got me my new little giant ladder. Actually, it's a third, if not a quarter of the price. This is a Harbor Freight deal. $100, man, can't beat it. 17 foot, so I can get all the way around the house. I'm gonna be taking out all these satellite dish things and crap like that. But anyway, I'm just getting prepped. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. So anyway, that's what we got going. So there we go, step 1 complete. I've tied rope around here that I can quickly adjust if need be, but it's sitting on there real well. So rain gutter is up and out of the way. Maybe you can now see our problem here. See the gap in here? This is all dropped, and what it's done is it's bowed the rain gutter, and all the water comes here and dumps right here and then goes underneath the house. So this fascia here is all rotted, so I'm replacing everything. I got the new lumber. I've got behind the washers and dryers there. I have the flashing, plenty of screws. I think I'm going to take a run down to the hardware store. How convenient on the motorcycle. And I've saved a lot of these with the rubber washers, but they're pretty much, yeah, they're pretty much old, and these things are going to be cheap. Plus, that's a 1/4 inch right there. Works real well. If I keep everything like that, we're looking good. So anyway, there we go. That was kind of the tough part, but I'm taking all this other wiring and everything that doesn't need to come down. You can see over here, actually, the amount of water that came down actually hit this and started to put moss and mold on the side of the house. You can see it right in here. Let me back up. See the door? So that's just from the water coming down. And I've got carpeting here because the deck is really slick. But it used to hit that and come on, go on the door and stuff. So we're going to fix this up today, hopefully. It's supposed to be a nice day. That's it for now. Well, like everything else, it's always something. Looks like someone wasn't too accurate with their screws. So what I found is this soffit is rotted as well. And any holes in here, well, you can't see it, but I got wasps. You can see here, there's a wasp's nest down there. They're all filled in here. And this goes directly into our attic up here. So they didn't even use real wood. It's this particle stuff. Everything is this. So once it gets wet, I mean, I don't even think it's waterproof, but once it gets wet, it's toast. So yeah, you can see this stuff. It's just here. It's just falling apart. It's garbage. I was taking the Sawzall and cutting the soffit off the 2x4, but it's just falling apart. And you know, when I go to rescrew that back on there, there's not going to be anything to hold it. Now, I could probably use some giant bender washers, but I don't know. Might as well do it right. Looks like I'm going to have to get some plywood. Oh, that's convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 2-footers, so 2.5 pieces of plywood. And I'll put a new soffit up there as soon as I get done doing this. Anyway, on we go. Oh, there's a wasp. Yeah, they're all buzzing right around my head. This is going to be a fun day. Okay, and that's that. I've got the soffit down. So now what I've got to do is go back up and see them nails. Some of them I've cut off and others I can pull down. And I'm going to tighten that up, and then we're going to get the 2x all the way across. I got these pressure treated 2x's. We're going to get them all the way across. And then the 2x6s, and this is what the gutters will sit on. Hey, there's some fine curved lumber. Low's best. Anyway, on we go. Whew. Well, how about kick my butt? So I got 2x4s up and got two deck screws in every stud. Yeah, I'm not using nails. Nails are pulling out of everything around here. So anyway, now I've got to cut my 1x6. I'm going to cut, I'll probably cut a foot off of it so it staggers my joints. I put full 10-footers up there. Yeah, and then I went to the store and got some new screws with the rubber washer, and I got some caulking. I went ahead and sprayed this stuff here because I had wasps flying all around me. This stuff works pretty good, so I'm just about out. So that's gonna have to be without a soffit for a while till I get into town. T11 or anything like that, it's over $40 a sheet. I think I'm gonna need 3 or 4 sheets anyway. So I gotta wait to go to Lowe's or something. But this stuff right here, you spray this, and I haven't seen any wasps. So I'm gonna soak it up in there real good and keep them out. I pulled wasps' nests out of everywhere. I mean, they're just everywhere. Just wasps' nests. So anyway, thank God for that ladder. That ladder's been a godsend, and same with clamps. I couldn't have done this without that ladder and clamps because I can adjust that ladder. And I got these clamps here to hold it up because obviously it's crooked. Everything's crooked in this house. But anyway, it's the downhill now. I might put this 1x6 up and wait for the gutter tomorrow. My butt's pretty kicked. Anyway, that's it for the moment. Okay, well, I got the fascia all finished here. That sun's probably gonna kill this photo. Let's try it from this angle. There we go. So anyway, I left a little bit of a gap for expansion and contraction. And yeah, I've got to get my chalk line out and set a line up there to put the gutter in. So yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Today's the 15th. I gotta change the tires on the truck. I got studded tires, so I gotta change them, and then I'm calling it a day. See you. Okay, so I've got the rain gutter rolled over. It's not attached at all, still needs to be leveled, but you can see how my ropes have really helped in the reinstallation of this. So anyway, we're going to get on this. We're expecting some storms the next couple days, so we're going to give this a workout. All right, good deal. So I went ahead and tacked it every other just to make sure I had the flow. And as you can see, I've brought the hose up here and everything flows downhill. I was able to clean out the gutters a little bit. So yeah, we're looking good. Now I can button her up. I've got the leaf guards to go on, and then we're going to go ahead and put on the drip edge. But not bad. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to use a little caulk in here too. And this ain't leaking. This ain't going to leak. It ain't going to fall down, and we're not going to have a waterfall at the front door. Well, there you got it. Probably this weekend I'll go get some lumber and finish the soffit. But for now, we're ready for any storm. I've got the leaf guard on here. So there we go. We're all done. I've got to get some different screws because if you can see behind here, I've got to screw this leaf guard in, and I don't have those screws. So I'm going to screw the leaf guard in, and I'm going to put a bead of caulk in here. But I'm waiting for the UPS man right now, or the FedEx guy, for my new phone, because this one's on its way out, and so I can't leave. But yeah, and this is how the drip edge is going to sit in there. So anyway, another job just about completed.